welcome back to Youth Culture. We're in Unit 3 and this is Session 2. In this session I want to talk a little bit about friendships, and friendships specifically as it relates to youth ministry. Of course, we understand that our students that are coming to our churches and our youth groups, they've got friends. They've got friends here at church, they've got friends maybe they're inviting from the community or from school. But I want to talk about a few issues related to friendships to get us thinking about how we might address some of these issues as they come up. The first one is to mention a topic that's going to be a part of your reading that you're doing for this unit, and it's talking about how each and every one of us need and feel a sense of belonging. We want to feel that we belong where we are. We want to belong in school with the friends that we have, and we want to have and feel a sense of belonging in our youth groups, in our churches. And so it's important that you begin to think about how you might address that. It would be a great idea on an annual basis to even have a series of talks that you may lead on friendship and what it means to be a good friend, what it means to be a godly and a moral friend to those that are in your youth group and people that you know at school. So having a friendship series might be a great way to address that. But we all have a sense of belonging and want to belong. And I just want to ask you this question: do the students in your youth group, do they feel that sense of belonging? Do they feel that the group is really theirs? Do they have that sense that I'm wanted, I'm cared for, I'm needed, and that if I have a hurt, a concern, an issue going on, I feel that there are people that are close enough to me that they care about me? That's that sense of belonging that we want our students to feel. The other issue that I want to talk about is relating to friendship, and that's when friendships go bad, and that's when maybe there are disagreements, arguments, maybe there's even a split of some type among a group of friends, and how that can impact our youth groups. It can be a difficult thing as a youth leader navigating some of the discord that can happen just naturally as maybe friends drift apart or there are disagreements that happen, and those types of things can be natural, but they can also be detrimental to the health and relationships in our youth groups. And so we want to make sure we've thought through how we might help bring folks together and have a ministry of reconciliation perhaps among the students in our youth group. But we also want to remember too that because relationships matter so much to our students, especially our older and our high school students, that sometimes when a break happens and when there's discord and there are disagreements, it might mean that now all of a sudden a student feels, well, I don't want to be there at that youth group meeting if he or she is going to be there. I don't want to go on that trip if this friend that I'm having this argument with is there. So we want to understand that there are some dynamics at work that have sometimes nothing to do with you, that you have a great ministry, great events, well-planned talks and sermons to your students, a great youth group, a great youth room and environment. And all of these things are right, but maybe there can be discord or disagreement or breakups that happen in relationships. And sometimes folks will choose not to be a part of your youth group simply because those breaks and those friendships. And so navigating that, understanding that sometimes it's not you or your church, but simply the dynamics of navigating friendships and loss of friendships in adolescence. And so it's a good idea to think through maybe how you might address that and how you might understand that, some of those dynamics in your own church. So this week you're talking about this idea of friendships, and I want you to begin thinking about also the assignments that are there as a part of the reading for this unit. You've got discussion board that you need to post to by March 5th, and so it'd be a great way to discuss some of these things on that discussion board, any questions you might have about some of these issues that I've brought up. That's all I've got for today, and I'll see you next time.